today I'm going to share with you 3 steps that your customers should be taking in order to get them to become customers. So each customer always goes through a journey. So I'm going to share with you a 3-step journey to get better quality leads and better quality customers. So let me share my screen. All right. So when it comes to your marketing, all marketing really comes down to a funnel, right? And there's different parts to that funnel in order to get customers all the way through to become your client. So let me break this up first. All right, so there's 3 parts. And at the very top, the biggest thing that happens is, especially if you are buying leads and using some sort of like lead aggregator that just resells leads to you and multiple other people, this is where a lot of people have why they don't convert as well. It's this very first step, which is your awareness step. All right. So here you want to ultimately create awareness of who you are and what you do and how you can help somebody. And in most cases, when you're just getting leads from someone or somewhere, they don't know who you are, what you do. You're just calling them up. Hey, listen, I heard you need this or you need that. And they don't respond, they don't either answer, they just don't engage. They're like, oh no, they just blow you off. Or they'll even tell you that they weren't interested in it because they don't know who you are. You're just calling them pretty much out of the blue, right? So these people, the very top is awareness, right? So the audience is cold and your job is to create awareness of who you are, what you do, so that they know that you can help them. The second step, once they know who you are, is ultimately to get them to start to consider you. So consideration. All right, so let me jump back real quick on the awareness thing. So a few things that you can do to create awareness about your brand and your services and your products is, on a local level, you can do things, like sponsor a little league team. You can also, when you post on Facebook, post in your local groups, the ones that really are localized, right? That typically have your city name, have a lot of people. It's where everybody kind of goes to get their information about what's going on in the community. Those are great areas to post and share what it is that you do. Also posting on your own page and then also promoting that post to your target audience within your area. So taking the post and then boosting it and promoting it through advertising to get it to more people so that more eyeballs can see it. So ultimately creating awareness about who you are and what you do. Once you've done that, now the people are going to be more able to start to consider you, right? Because now they've heard of you, they've seen you, they know about you. They're like, oh yeah, they do that. Now they can start to consider you. And now in the consideration, they're a little bit warmer now, right? So now they already know who you are, what you do. So now they're getting a lot warmer. I cannot color with this thing because I can't figure out how to make the brush larger. But this is just, getting warmer. So ultimately you want them to consider you. So this is where you want to start sharing things such as, us versus the other guys, right? What sets you apart from the competition? Why are you such a better option, right? Your years of experience, the materials you use, the craftsmanship, it's all hand built, where you get your parts, whatever it may be. What sets you apart from the competition in order for them to really consider you? If you're doing the same thing and promoting the same thing as everybody else, then you just look like the same. You really want to try to set yourself apart and let people know why it is that you are better than the competition and why they should choose you and consider you over the competition. So now, once you've given them some reasons to consider you, ultimately now you want to convert them. So The last part is the conversion phase. So this is where you want to convert them into actual customers. They've already know who you are from the awareness phase. They've already begun to consider you because you've put out some stuff out there to help them start to consider you as the best option. And now they are ready to convert and ultimately become a customer for you. Right. So now this is where you have to make an offer and not just expect people to just come to you. Right. You have to make some sort of offer and give them some sort of reason to come to you, a solution to their problem. So this could be things of, you can do a summer maintenance special. You could do 40% off your first your first sale or purchase. You could do spring sales, whatever you want to do. You could do free quotes if you like doing free quotes. So anything in order to get people to reach out to you, right? So this is where you make your offer and you have a call to action. Now they've already know who you are. They've already considered you. And ultimately now you're getting them to convert to become your customer. And there's one last part to all of this, because ultimately, once you've gone through all of this, you've ultimately spent some money in order to acquire a customer, right? And the best thing is to ultimately at the end is to retain those customers, right? So all those customers, once they've done business with you, you want to get them to do business with you again, in some sort of way, some sort of capacity, whether that's a maintenance program, getting more things built out by you, helping them with other areas, whatever it can be. It's about, retention, right? And retaining these customers to come back to you. And if you're not able to, provide a service multiple times, and maybe you can't offer a maintenance program for what you offer, but maybe a referral program in order so that people can continue to refer you to them. So each time they refer you a customer, maybe you send them a $25, Starbucks card. And that way you keep making more money off that same customer essentially by getting more referrals from them. So really, ultimately, what you want to do is really focus on creating awareness, letting people know who you are, what you do, what services you can help them with, and really showcase what it is that you do. You want people to then start to consider you. So really showcase your work here, before and afters, what it is that sets you apart from the competition, what the competition doesn't do that you do. Really start to separate yourself under consideration, so that ultimately when it comes time to conversion and you make an offer, they'll pretty much won't be able to refuse, because they already know who you are. You've built trust with them because they've already started to consider you anyways. Now you've just made a great offer for them, and now they're ready to move forward and take action with you. And then from there, as you speak to them, when you're working with them at the end, always make sure to ask for referrals, and then offer any of your cross sells that you can also offer them, so that you can help them even further. Because if you've already done one job for them and built that trust, now you can continue on with them and help them with other areas. All right. So that is the 3 steps, the 3-step customer journey that you want to take in order to get better customers and higher paying jobs, by letting people know who you are, what you do, building that consideration and letting them know why it is that you are the best option for them, and ultimately giving them a reason to reach out to you, and take action and get started with their project. All right. Awesome. So if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. I'm going to be in the comments answering any questions, as well as if you ever have need help with your marketing and need to build out a strategy in order to get customers through this 3-step process, just reach out. I'm always happy to help out and answer any questions that I can, and get you to the next level. All right. Until the next one. Peace.